नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तमलकं च शिष्यं तन्तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। भगवद्गीता अध्याय 3 चैप्टर श्लोक 18। नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः न कृतेनेह कश्चन न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः। A jnani does not have karma. Jnani is free from karma. Why a jnani is not required to perform karma? Bhagavan is explaining. Naiva tasya kritena arthaha. Tasya means jnaninaha. The jnani who is described in the previous shloka. यस्त्वात्मरतिरेव स्याद् आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः इत्यादि। तस्य कृतेन अर्थः न एव अस्ति। He does not have to accomplish any purpose by performing karma. Kritena karmana, by performing karma. Arthaha means prayojana, any purpose. Na asti, he does not have. Neither he is interested in swarga etc. for performing kamya karma, nor he is interested in getting chitta shuddhi, for which he has to perform nishkama karma. Therefore, kritena arthaha na asti. Na kriteneha kaschana, and akritena, by not performing kaschana pratyavayah na asti. He does not have any pratyavaya. Anarthaha na asti. Akritena anarthaha na asti. We can supply. Tasya jnaninaha akritena iha kaschana anarthaha na asti. By not performing karma, whether sakama karma or nishkama karma, he does not have to lose anything. Anarthaha means any undesirable consequence of non-performance he does not have. न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः तस्य ज्ञानिनः. A jnani does not have any purpose to be served through anyone. Sarvabhuteshu, in all beings, na arthavyapashrayah. He does not have any dependence for any purpose. Most often, human beings try to please others. Let me please others so that I will accomplish something through him. He will be of use to me. A major part of life sometimes goes in pleasing others, appeasing others. For getting our work done. A jnani does not have to please anyone because he does not expect anything from anyone. Arthavyapashrayah. Vyapashrayah means dependence. Dependence for an artha, for a purpose. Na asti. A jnani does not have. So he does not try to please others. Therefore, he does not have to do anything to please others. He does not have to give sweets to some people, some government official, keep sending sweet to him so that he is happy and he will do our work when required. It is a karma. Nowadays, some people have to do it regularly. Keep offering some gift to the government officials, etc. Likewise, in the Vedic society, they used to do for the devatas. Keep the devatas in good humor so that they will answer our prayers. A jnani does not have to do it because he does not expect anything even from the devatas. Tasya sarvabhuteshu kashchidarthavyapashrayah na asti. Sarvabhuteshu, in any beings, whether human being or whether any other being, including devatas, he does not have any dependence. He does not have any expectation. This person will give this to me. My son will take care of me after I become old. My daughter will take care of me after I become old. So much of expectation from various people. And for that you keep the person in good humor. Keep the person happy, in good terms with you. So lot of energy is spent by many people, the worldly people, to keep the other people in good relation. So, neither physically nor emotionally a jnani expect anything from anyone, free from expectations. Asya sarvabhuteshu kaschidardhavyapashrayah na asti. This is a wonderful statement, even for nididhyasana. Naiva tasya kritenartho nakriteneha kaschana nachasya sarvabhuteshu kaschidardhavyapashrayah. We will read the bhashya. Naiva tasya paramatmaratehe kritena karmana arthaha prayojanam asti. Tasya paramatmaratehe. Tasya means a jnani, and a jnani is described in the previous shloka as atmaratihi, one who has love only to Atma, one who has dependence only in Atma. He does not depend on Anatma for anything. Paramatmaratehe means Atmaratehe, jnaninaha. Kritena karmana, from karma that is performed. Kritena, kritena itself can be taken as karma. Kritam means karma. Kri plus napumsake bhavektaha is also possible. So kritena means karmana. Arthaha means prayojanam na asti. He does not have any prayojana. Either you can take kritena itself as karma or kritena karmana, karma which is performed. That way also you can understand. So kritena karmana, by the karma which is performed, he does not have anything to accomplish. Prayojanam na asti. Astu tarhi akritena akaranena pratyavayakhyah anarthaha. Tarhi, then in that case, this is Purva Paksha. Akritena is equal to akaranena, by not performing, because of not doing karma. Pratyavayakhyah anarthaha astu. Let a jnani have anartha, undesirable result, in the form of pratyavaya. Therefore, he has to perform karma to avoid pratyavaya. This is Purva Pakshi's question. Then we say, na akritena iha loke kaschana kaschidapi pratyavaya prapti rupaha atmahani lakshano va na eva asti. No, it is not so. Akritena, by not performing the obligatory karma, ihaloke, in this world, iha is there in the moola, ihaloke, Kaschana is equal to Kaschidapi, any type of Pratyavaya Prapti Rupaha Atmahani Lakshano va Anarthaha Naiva Asti. Pratyavaya Prapti Rupaha Anarthaha. It is one kind of anartha possible. For an ajnani, there is pratyavaya. See, previously there was a discussion, and from the discussion, some people got a question. See, we negated the possibility of akarane pratyavaya. Pratyavaya comes as a result of non-performance. In that discussion, the Siddhanti does not really negate the Pratyavaya itself. We don't say there is no Pratyavaya. Pratyavaya is accepted. But the point was different. What was the point? Pratyavaya cannot come by the absence of karma. The absence of karma itself cannot produce pratyavaya. That was the discussion. But suppose you don't perform karma because of doing some wrong things, there will be pratyavaya. It is accepted even by the Siddhanti. For example, previously we have seen, the Panchamahayajna. If he does not perform the Panchamahayajna, what happens? He will do some papa. The inevitable papas are happening. And the inevitable papa will accumulate. That itself is the pratyavaya. It is not compensated. So that itself is called pratyavaya. So it is not, pratyavaya is not the product of the absence of karma, but the absence of karma will indirectly lead to the incurrence of pratyavaya. It is true. That is why a nitya karma has to be done by an ajnani to avoid certain papa. But for a jnani, since he does not even have kartrutva, non-performance of karma does not give pratyavaya. Akaranena pratyavayakyaha pratyavaya prapti rupaha anarthaha naiva asti. He does not have anartha, the undesirable result, in the form of pratyavaya. Then atmahani lakshano va naiva asti. And another possibility, atmahani, downfall of one's own self, loss of self, spiritual downfall, even that will not happen. A jnani will not have even spiritual downfall because his ajnana itself is gone. Therefore, there is no atmahani for a jnani. Atmahani lakshano va anarthaha na asti. If an ajnani does not perform the vihita karma, he will have spiritual downfall. it will lead to spiritual downfall because all his undesirable tendencies will become strong. It does not happen with the ajnani. न च अस्य सर्वभूतेषु ब्रह्मादिस्थावरान्तेषु भूतेषु कश्चित् अर्थव्यपाश्रयः प्रयोजननिमित्तः क्रियासाध्यः व्यपाश्रयः व्यपाश्रयणम् आलम्बनं कञ्चित् भूतविशेषम् आश्रित्य न साध्यः कश्चिदर्थः अस्ति येन तदर्था क्रिया अनुष्ठेया स्यात्। न च अस्य सर्वभूतेषु, अस्य सर्वभूतेषु, in all beings. And who are the sarvabhutas? Brahmadisthavaranteshu, starting from Brahma, Brahmadeva, Hiranyagarbha, up to Sthavara, up to a tree, a plant, the greatest being up to the least being. Kaschit arthavyapashrayah prayojananimittah kriyasadhyah vyapashrayah. Arthavyapashraya means prayojananimittah. Arthaha means arthanimittah. For the sake of artha means for the sake of a prayojana, a purpose. To accomplish a purpose. Kriyasadhyah vyapashrayah. A vyapashraya, a dependence which is accomplished through a kriya, an action, by pleasing the other person. Vyapashrayah is equal to vyapashrayanam, is equal to alambanam, dependence. Naiva asti, he does not have. Kanchid bhuta vishesham ashritya na sadhyah kaschid arthah asti yena tadartha kriya anushtheya syat. Kanchid bhuta vishesham ashritya, depending on a particular bhuta, depending on a particular being. Sadhyah kaschidarthaha, an artha, a purpose that needs to be attained. That kind of purpose na asti, does not exist, for which he has to perform that kind of an action. Yena tadartha kriya anushtheya syat. Yena, for which, because of which, tadartha kriya, the action for that, action to please the other beings, anushtheya syat, he has to perform an action. So, in previous two verses, Bhagavan explained that a jnani is free from karma. But it is not so for an ajnani. Therefore, an ajnani has to perform karma. And Bhagavan also tells Arjuna, you are not such a jnani. Therefore, you should perform karma. न त्वम् एतस्मिन् सर्वतः सम्प्लुतोदकस्थानीये सम्यक् दर्शने वर्तसे यतः एवं So Bhagavan is Bhashyakara is imagining Bhagavan's words to connect the following verse. Hey Arjuna, O Arjuna, Tvam, you are not such a jnani. Etasmin samyak darshane na vartase. You are not established in such a samyak darshanam, such a jnana. And what is the jnana? Sarvatas samplutodakasthani, which was described in chapter 2 as Sarvatas samplutodakam. Jnana is like a place which is full of water. Where one does not have to seek anything, any water from outside. We have seen the shloka. Yavanartha udapani sarvatas samplutodake tavan sarveshu vedeshu brahmanasya vijanataha. Yataha evam, there since it is so, since you are not a jnani, therefore Bhagavan is asking Arjuna to do karma. Yataha evam tasmat, therefore. Tasmadasaktas satatam karyam karma samachara asakto hyacharan karma paramapnoti purushaha. Tasmat, therefore, asaktaha, free from attachment, free from interest in the result. Satatam, regularly, not once in a while. Karyam karma samachara, perform the karma which is obligatory. Karyam karma, the karma which you are supposed to do is called karyam karma, means swadharma. Asakto hyacharan karma, he means yasmat, because. Why one should perform karma? Asakto hyacharan karma, asaktaha, being free from desire to the result. Karma acharan, performing karma. Purushaha param apnoti, Purushaha, an individual, a mumukshu, param apnoti, he attains the ultimate moksha. How does he attain moksha? Through chitta shuddhi and jnana prapti. Chitta shuddhi jnana prapti kramena param apnoti. Tasmat asaktaha sangavarjitaha satatam sarvada karyam kartavyam nityam samachara nirvartaya asaktaha hi yasmat samacharan ishwarartham karma kurvan param moksham आप्नोति पूरुषः सत्त्वशुद्धिद्वारेण इत्यर्थः। तस्मात्, therefore, we have to connect this with the previous. Yataha evam tasmat. Is it together in your book? Yataha evam tasmat. Therefore, asaktaha. Asaktaha is equal to sangavarjitaha. Free from sanga, free from desire for the result, free from expectation of result. Satatam is equal to sarvada, always, regularly. Karyam is equal to kartavyam, the obligatory karma, which is called nitya karma. Nityam karma. Samachara is equal to nirvartaya. You should perform. See, this is Madhyama Purusha. Samachara, Nirvartaya. It is told to Arjuna specifically. Oh Arjuna, you should do karma. You don't think you are a jnani. Asaktaha he is equal to yasmat. Why Arjuna has to perform karma? He, yasmat, because asaktaha samacharan ishwarartham karma kurvan. Asaktaha, one who is free from attachment to the result, free from expectation to the expectation of result. Ishwarartham, and to be free from the expectation, one has to offer the karma to Ishvara. Ishwarartham karma kurvan. Kurvan is samacharan. Samacharan, acharan. Param moksham apnoti purushaha. Purushaha, param. Param is equal to moksham apnoti. A purusha attains moksha. Sattvashuddhi dvarena ityarthaha. How does he attain moksha? Through sattvashuddhi. Sattvashuddhi dvarena. Karma does not give moksha directly. Karma gives moksha through sattvashuddhi and jnana prapti. Sattvashuddhi jnana prapti dvarena. Yasmacha. So yasmacha, also because of this reason. Next shloka onwards, Bhagavan is giving another reason why it is worth performing karma. Even if one is a jnani, lokasangrahartham karma. Karma for the sake of lokasangraha. Bhashyakara defines lokasangraha as lokasya unmarga pravritti nivaranam lokasangraha. Preventing the ordinary people from taking wrong path is called lokasangraha. If an important person in the society or in the family if he does not perform the obligatory karma, then all the other people will also follow the suit. For example, if the father does not do the karma, the sons will also give up karma. My father did not do Sandhya Vandanam, even I will not do. It happens in the family also. That is how the dharma undergoes degradation. The society loses dharma because one person does not do. He says, I don't need it, I have become a jnani. He has read some Vedanta book, some book here and there. Then he thinks all these things are not needed, all these are rituals. Why I should do it? He doesn't do it. Then the other people also start doing the same. Then in the society loses dharma because nobody is performing. And if one gives up dharma, definitely he will do adharma. Why I should do japa? Why I should do puja? He doesn't do puja. At that time, what will he do? He will watch TV. He will play video game. That is how unmarga people take to wrong path by giving up dharma. The dharma that they are supposed to do. Therefore, an important person in the society or in the family, whether he requires it or not, he should perform the obligatory karma. He should perform his swadharma so that the other people do not give up their swadharma. He should lead by example, by performing the karma. It is called Loka Sangraha. You perform karma for the sake of preventing the other people from giving up their swadharma. Doing karma not for one's own sake, but to inspire other people to do karma. To inspire other people to be in the path of swadharma. It is Loka Sangraha. Loka means people. Aam Aadmi Party. Lokasya unmarga pravritti nivaranam. Preventing the loka, the ordinary people, from taking wrong path. And Krishna cites some examples who did karma for the sake of Loka Sangraha. Initially, he cites Janaka, etc. as example. The kings in the past. Janakadayaha. And then he gives himself, he cites himself as the example. Look at me, Krishna, what I am doing. Bhagavan himself is the example. Bhagavan does not have anything to accomplish because Bhagavan is a jnani. An ajnani, an ordinary jiva becomes a jnani through Vedanta Shravana, etc. But it is not so with Bhagavan. He had been a jnani forever. He is free from ajnana forever. Therefore, he doesn't have to accomplish anything by means of karma. Yet, he is performing karma. He is taking many avatars and leading the people with the example, performing all the karmas. Bhagavan asks Arjuna to look at himself and learn from himself. I am performing karma. I am now riding your chariot. Am I going to get paid? Still I am doing karma. So that is another example. So loka sangrahartham karma. Therefore Bhagavan tells Arjuna, even if you think you are a jnani and you don't have to do karma, yet for the sake of loka sangraha, you should perform the karma. Karmanaiva hi samsiddhim आस्थिता जनकादयः लोकसंग्रहमेवापि सम्पश्यन् कर्तुमर्हसि जनकादयः Janaka etc. They were kings in the past. Well known to Arjuna also in Arjuna's times. Janaka and other people were history. They were well known role models. Janakadayaha karmana eva samsiddhim asthitaha. We have already seen this statement long back while refuting Samuchayavada. And this statement has to be interpreted in two ways. Taking Tritiya in two different meanings. Karmana. One meaning is Saha Tritiya. Another meaning is Karane Tritiya. Supposing that they are Janaka etc. while performing karma, they were already jnanis. They were jnanis, yet they performed karma. Then it has to be understood as Sahatritiya. Karmana sahavartamanaha. Remaining with the karma means without giving up karma. Samsiddhim asthitaha. They attained moksha. They attained samsiddhi. So even after getting jnana, they did not give up karma. They could have given, but for the sake of lokasangraha, they did not give up karma. Despite having jnana. That is one meaning. And another meaning is, suppose they were not jnanis at the time of performing karma. Then the karma should be understood as Karane Tritiya. कर्मणा साधनभूतेन थ्रू कर्म चित्तशुद्धि द्वारा सत्वशुद्धि द्वारा. So through karma they attained sattvashuddhi, and through sattvashuddhi they got moksha. They got jnana and then they got moksha. It is another interpretation. कर्मणैव हि यस्मात् पूर्वे क्षत्रियाः विद्वांसः संसिद्धिं मोक्षं गन्तुम् आस्थिताः प्रवृत्ताः. He is equal to yasmat, because. So yasmat should be understood as, since Janakadayaha did karma, therefore you should do karma. Karmana eva पूर्वे क्षत्रियाः विद्वांसः. So Janakadayaha are पूर्वे क्षत्रियाः विद्वांसः. पूर्वे क्षत्रियाः, the Kshatriyas of the past, they were vidvamsaha, they were well informed, they knew the Shastra, they knew the Dharma. Such people, samsiddhim is equal to moksham, moksha. Gantum asthitaha pravrittaha. Gantum asthitaha is equal to gantum pravrittaha. They succeeded in attaining moksha. Ke Janakadayaha Janakashvapati prabhratayaha. Ke, who are the Purve Kshatriyaha Vidvamsaha? Janakadayaha, Janaka and so on. Janaka Adi is there. Therefore, at least one more name should be given. Therefore, Bhashyakara gives the name Ashwapati. Janaka Ashwapati Prabhratayaha. Janaka Ashwapati and so on. Now, Bhashyakara gives two interpretations of this line. Yadi te prapta samyak darshanaha tataha lokasangrahartham prarabdha karmatvat karmana saha eva asanyasaiva karma samsiddhim asthitaha ityarthaha. Yadi te prapta samyak darshanaha, if they have already attained samyak darshana, supposing that while performing karma they had already attained samyak darshana, they were already jnanis. Prapta samyak darshana, praptam samyak darshanam yaihi, te prapta samyak darshana. Tataha, then lokasangrahartham prarabdha karmatvat. Prarabdha karmatvat, since they had already started performing karma before getting jnana, and that karma they cannot discontinue. Therefore, lokasangrahartham, for the sake of lokasangraha, they did not discontinue karma. Therefore, karmana saha eva, along with the karma, means asanyasya eva karma, without giving up karma. Though they were qualified to give up karma, but they did not give up karma. Because if they give up karma, the others will also do the same. Therefore, asanyasya eva karma samsiddhim asthitaha. They attained samsiddhi, they attained moksha. Ityarthaha. Atha prapta samyak darshanaha janakadayaha tada karmana sattva-shuddhi sadhana bhutena kramena samsiddhim asthitaha iti vyakhyeyah श्लोकः अथ अप्राप्त सम्यक् दर्शनाः जनकादयः. Atha, on the other hand, if Janaka etc. are aprapta samyak darshanaha, while performing karma they were aprapta samyak darshanaha, they had not attained jnana, then karmana should be understood as karane tritiya. Sattva-shuddhi sadhana bhutena karmana, by means of the karma which is a sadhana for sattva-shuddhi, a sadhana for chitta-shuddhi. Kramena, in due course of time, not directly. Sattva-shuddhi jnana-prapti kramena. Bhashyakara adds kramena to negate the possibility of getting moksha through karma itself. Samsiddhim asthitaha. They attained samsiddhi. Iti vyakhyeyah shlokaha. Thus the shloka should be explained. And the shloka should not be explained as they attained moksha only through karma. Karmana eva. Only through karma they got moksha. It will favor the Mimamsakas and the Samuchchayavadis. So we should be careful while explaining this shloka. That is why iti vyakheyo shlokaha. Because while explaining a particular shloka, we have to see what is told elsewhere also. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.